Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Movie Social. We're your hosts, Steph and Rick. Today, we're going to do a review on the Netflix movie Outpost. Now, before we get into our review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you like what we're doing here with our reviews on shows, movies, animes, games of sorts, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know how we're doing in the comment section. So, without further ado, Rick, what was your initial reaction?
First, when I first seen that Clint Eastwood's son was in this, I was about to be like, yeah, I'm cutting this back off. I don't get down with the Eastwood family unless his son has different views than his father, which remains to be seen. I don't know for sure. But the movie as a whole was okay. It wasn't as much as I thought it would be until the last 10-15 minutes. Other than that, it was kind of dryish. Like the last 10 to 15 minutes was action packed and fun. Like for most war movies, you think you would get a lot more. Now, granted, this is based off of true stories, so there is that. It had some moments in between that were okay, but it was timid for the most part. You see a little few shootings happening and here and there, and then you're like, oh, maybe something big's about to happen. Nope. Well, we're going to wait. But we're going to give you guys another captain yet again in the process. And then the big one happened at the end. And then I was like, oh, okay, now this has got me really excited. Really entertained here.
I don't think it was 10 minutes, though. It felt like it was longer.
No, I'm talking about last 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes at the most.
It felt like it was a half hour. To me, it felt like it was a half
hour. I wasn't keeping track of the time for that part, but it was at the end, the very end.
It was. My initial reaction was it took a different spin, because basically during the time that they were at this outpost, they were literally just messing around. They had their occasional missions that they had to go on, the occasional conversations with the locals. They also had their occasional gunfire with the enemies, as they would say, and basically hiding in the mountains.
Yeah, the Taliban.
But other than that, that being my initial reaction, I enjoyed it. I did like the things, the story, and the fact that it was based on a true story. I enjoyed it. Rick, what was your least and best part, I guess?
I mean, my least favorite part would be them trying to drive that big old truck back over that small road. I'm sorry, we in the military. I'm still going to say, y'all going to need to get a bird to get this thing out here, because I'm not driving this thing over this messed up road unless you're going to fix this road and cliff. And what happened? They lost the captain. The guy and the vehicle.
The guy mentioned it. He definitely said, there is no way.
Yeah. Talking about we got our marching orders. Nope. Marching orders these things right back. Better march it back the other way.
Yeah.
My favorite part, though, would be towards the end when they finally got it together and used some common sense to take back the front gate. I guess, and I do understand that some people were scared and some people were just plain stupid running out there the way that they did. Like, they just told you, let's count and take your time. And that's what I never got with that part. Everybody running out, just right out the door. You got gunfire coming right at you. Take your time. You guys can hunker down. They gotta come to you at some point. And then you can mow them all down. Just build up some time and hold up for backup. I mean, eventually they got the picture, and that's the part I liked. But I don't know how much of the actual fighting scene was actually true versus just ad-libbed for
Hollywood
security or Hollywood purposes. But some of the scenes was just kind of stupid to me. Like, okay, I'm going to run out there with this ammo just to run, and then get shot right in the head. Or, oh, I got to get to the mortar. Boom. Blown right up.
I mean, I have never been to war, so I'm not going to sit there and act like I know.
Well, I mean, I know you're still going to have to get out there and do some things with gunfire, but it wasn't like they were smart about it. They just was just, okay, we're going to just do.
I get what you're saying.
Blindly just going to try and be the hero.
I get what you're saying. Me, my favorite part would have been it would have been closer to the end. I would actually have to agree with Rick when they fought back to get the gate. My least favorite part, and this is in almost any movie that has anything to do with either military or like the people are fighting the enemies, is how planes just come in and just like save the day.
I mean, they always do though.
I mean, like,
even look at it going back to when we watched World War II movies and stuff like that. Because it's harder to get down a plane unless you have a big gunship or big weapons that can easily get the planes and track them. Track them.
But it's like almost
planes.
Every army movie, like when we did the review on the movie
with Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, planes came in to save the day.
Always.
That's just a wrap. You playing Call of Duty, the enemy got you pinned down, you got your nine kill streak on. Send it in the airstrike. Game over.
Well, that's because the planes dropping them bombs. You forget the bombs have a blast radius.
Oh yeah, of course.
Even on this movie, you seen the big crater.
But I was sitting there like, yo, these men are fighting for their lives. Planes just come in. All right, we out, y'all. Yo,
see the planes have more firepower too.
Of course. But my whole thing is this, right? We also know, and we think we think obviously the veterans. But my whole thing is this. The people who are on the ground, right, they gotta be thinking sometimes, and this is my opinion, only if I knew how to fly a plane, bro.
But see, some of them don't want to. Some have
I get it, yeah, of course.
Some don't.
Because I feel like
you
going in...
got a greater risk up in the air, too.
Yeah. Going in, dropping a bomb, being out, peace out, that's it.
But see, you also gotta worry about, what if they try to shoot me down? You never know who's trying to shoot you down.
You got that stuff to worry about, but...
You fighting off other enemies.
True. Again, you have that stuff to worry about. But when you're just like support like they were, fly in, drop a bomb. All right, y'all, get back to base. And the boy who was sitting there fighting at the gate was like, yo, I was literally sitting here fighting for my life. About to call it quits because I see so many people coming at me. And they're just going, oops, well, there we go.
With the other captain that was coming in over the mountain said when he looked, it was like, luckily they're on our side.
Yeah. It was crazy, man, but that would be my least favorite part, just because of the fact that it's something that's used over and over again. But I digress. Rick, would you recommend this movie?
I mean, I'll recommend it because it's history, regardless of how much is actually accurate and how much is just Hollywood adding in stuff. Mm-hmm. But other than that, it was alright. It wasn't my best war movie. Honestly, Midway would probably be a lot better if you wanted to watch some war movies. But it's history, so watch it.
I would definitely recommend this. Again, I'm a big history buff myself. And I just liked it, the banter and like finding out about people's history and backstories and stuff like that, as well as the fighting. So I would definitely recommend this, and I think you should give it a try.
Did you see the ages of all those that died?
Yes, they were super young.
For the most part, most of them was in their low 20s.
You had someone that was 30. I think that was the oldest.
I think like the captain was in his 30s, something like that.
Yeah, I think he was like 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and
most people was like 21, 25. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, y'all want me to see?
It was sad, man, but all in all, let us know how you if you like the movie in the comments down below, and until next time.